We are in the kitchen today with Executive Chef Ken Reynolds from Vintage Tavern, one of the many restaurants that are participating in Suffolk Restaurant Week. And I told him, your name just sounds like an intense country superstar name. So I gotta be like, Ken Reynolds, everybody.
Well,
you don't mind if
no, it's fine. I'm not quite that savage.
But you're a superstar in the kitchen.
I'm trying.
At Vintage Tavern.
Yeah, I'm trying.
All right, what are you gonna make for us today?
Today we're gonna be doing cider brine pork chop with herb onion spoon bread and Brussels sprouts with a little sorghum mustard sauce.
Nice. And I'm going to ask you what you think about that 18-inch corn dog and if you would try that or if that is appealing to a chef. I don't know.
Well, chefs, you know, you're around that food all day long. Sometimes it's just like, just take a burger. But I don't know about a $25 corn dog.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to get started on all of this after the break. And we're back in the kitchen today with Executive Chef Ken Reynolds from the Vintage Tavern, one of the many restaurants participating in Suffolk Restaurant Week. Chef, welcome here to the Hampton Road Show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We are happy to have you. All right, so you have a nice menu plan for us. It already smells delicious.
Yeah.
Got some stuff in the oven already cooking. So what you going to make? This brine pork.
Yep, cider brine pork. You brine it in a little salt and sugar mixture. We use apple cider for the sugar.
Okay.
And then brine it for a couple hours and then bring it out. That way, it tenderizes the meat a little bit, you know, adds a little bit of flavor. And then you just season with pepper before you go in because you have salt in the brine, so it's already seasoned with the salt. So we'll start with that.
So hot skillet here.
Yeah, nice hot pan. I mean, I like cast iron.
Yeah.
You know, it creates a good sear. And then for our spoon bread, we're going to go ahead and start that.
Now, explain what spoon bread is.
It's like a cornmeal souffle.
Okay.
It's kind of indigenous to the South. It's milk and butter and eggs and onions and cornmeal, all the stuff that's not the best for you, but tastes awesome.
That is
so
okay.
So basically, we're just gonna start with a little butter and onions.
Do I need to whisk this? I can.
Not quite yet, but we'll get there.
Sorry,
and then add a little bit of salt, a little bit of salt to it.
Some nice, good salt. Was that kosher salt?
It is kosher salt. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we just let that saute for a couple of minutes. Then we'll add a little bay leaf and some pepper flakes to it.
Okay. It's a real hearty meal too.
Yeah, it's got some substance to it, you know. It tends to.
Now, is this going to be on the menu for Restaurant Week?
This particular dish is not on the restaurant menu.
Gotcha.
It's served daily though on our regular dinner menu. What I'm doing here is adding a little cream and milk, and we'll bring that up to a simmer.
Okay.
You can whisk now if you like.
All right, awesome. Yay. Okay, well, while I whisk, let's talk about Restaurant Week. How's it going? What do you guys have on the menu? What can people expect?
Restaurant Week is going great. You know, it's a great opportunity to bring folks in who, you know, don't usually frequent the restaurant, you know. But we welcome them just the same as anybody who ever comes. So we're doing a chili braised pork over sweet potatoes and a little marinated onion on that. We have seafood gumbo with oysters and shrimp and rice. Yeah. Flat iron steak over some buttermilk mashed potatoes and our house-made steak sauce.
Wow.
And we'll be having a airline chicken breast from Ashley Farms, which is out there in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Really?
Heard you guys talking about North Carolina earlier. There we go. We got a good sear on that.
That's what it needs to look like.
Yeah, and then we'll just go right in the oven.
That's exactly what everybody. So how long in the oven needs to go? What's up? 400?
Like 8 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, depending on the size of it too, you know.
I like it.
All right, so now we got our cream going here, and
this needs to be brought to a.
It needs to come to a simmer. Yeah. Once it comes to a simmer, sometimes it might take a couple extra minutes, but then we'll
fine.
Let's see if it's. I think we're good.
We're good?
I think we can go in there with our cornmeal.
Awesome.
So I'm going to reach right over you, grab some cornmeal.
And I'm still whisking while you pour.
Yeah, you whisk and I'll pour.
Gotcha.
You just gradually want to add the cornmeal. You can cut the heat off at this point just so it doesn't like overcook the cornmeal and get it too thick.
Okay.
I think we're okay right here.
Gotcha.
All right, so while you do that, I'm going to grab the eggs.
Okay.
And again, we're just going to add the eggs one at a time.
Now, do I need to whisk lightly so we don't have scramble?
No, you can go hard at this.
Gotcha. So you want them kind of like the scrambled.
Well, if you get them broken up quicker, they tend to disperse through the souffle instead of setting up before.
I see. Okay.
So then we go another one.
I'm trying to get it.
You're good. You're good.
Splashing everywhere. Sorry.
That's the joy of cooking is making a mess.
Trial and error too. Here.
Yeah.
And how long, you said you've been at Vintage Tavern? 8 years?
8 years,
wow,
yeah.
That's awesome.
Last month was 8 years. I was there when they were still putting the restaurant together, so it's my second home.
Is it? Home away from home.
It is. So we got our eggs in there, and now we're just going to Finish it with some Parmesan and some fresh herbs.
This is going to be amazing.
I like to use any kind of herb except for rosemary. I'm not a big fan of rosemary in this dish in particular.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
This is like,
oh man,
serious
I thought I was gonna be doing the working
grease
today.
Working. You know, I was like, I don't mind helping chef, and I'm like.
All right. So now we're gonna pour this right into a greased pan.
So this doesn't take long at all. It's a very
It's a very quick dish.
preparation. Okay.
You know, the longest part of it is in the oven. We'll pour a little bit in our little Le Creuset here.
The crock, the baby pot.
Yeah.
Because presentation is key.
Yeah.
And the type of atmosphere at Vintage Tavern.
You know, we like to pride ourselves on a destination dining. It's kind of what we are. Most folks come out there and celebrate anniversaries and birthdays. You know, we do small weddings out back on our back patio, like up to 50 people.
Okay.
You know, very
real intimate.
Very intimate.
I
Yeah,
like
we love doing those things for folks. So this is going to go in the oven just as the other one did. We're going to cover it with some aluminum foil.
Okay.
This one I'm just going to put the top on it and let it ride.
Well, this looks like a good place to stop, and then in our next segment, we're going to saute up some Brussels sprouts.
Oh yeah.
Which you're going to make them taste amazing, because that is always like the one thing when you're a kid. Like,
Yeah, most folks don't like them, but they never had them cooked right. So
all right,
we're
we'll
going to do
do
them right
that. And
today.
also the Pinot and
Pork and Pinot event is March 30th. Yeah, it's a big celebration for our anniversary and birthday. It's just a fun time. It's my favorite day of the restaurant year. So,
I got it. It's kind of like your birthday, the
It
anniversary.
is. It's our
of the
birthday
restaurant.
celebration.
I like
Yeah.
it. All right, we'll talk more about that. We'll
Great.
stop here, and then I'll come back, and we'll figure out what is in this handy dandy jar over here. Kenny Reynolds, everybody.
Kenny Reynolds.
Kenny Reynolds.
Kenny Reynolds.
Welcome back, everyone, in the kitchen today with Executive Chef Kenny Reynolds from the Vintage Tavern, one of the many great restaurants participating in Suffolk Restaurant Week, and we are making a nice little hearty dish here this morning.
Yeah, it's really good.
Everything we left in the oven, the pork and
The spoon bread.
Spoon bread.
Yep. We're going to come on out with those
And
things.
see it. Ta-da. Look at
Here
that.
is our pork chop, and
Can't wait to taste this.
our spoon bread comes out.
And you said when the spoon bread, it puffs up and then it...
Yeah, it
Kinda
puffs up.
deflates.
I mean, it's a typical souffle. It'll puff up, and then it'll start to sink on you. So if that happens at home, if you're trying to do this, it's perfectly okay. It's
they're
going
like,
to
"I
eat the
messed it
same.
up."
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. What we're going to do, though, we're going to use that same pan with all that good pork
For the
stuff in there
Brussels
for the Brussels sprouts.
Okay,
yeah.
so let's talk about Brussels sprouts here. Now, did you enjoy these as a kid? Do your
You know what?
kids?
I enjoyed
Love them?
cabbage as a kid. I didn't really
Okay.
have Brussels sprouts that many
Gotcha.
times, but I definitely enjoyed cabbage, you know. But I grew up on a farm, so we ate whatever Grandma put on the plate. So, you know. But basically, we have Brussels sprouts here, and what you want to do is you can cut a little X in the root end of it.
Okay.
And then you'll blanch them in water for like 3 minutes, boiling water, and then take them out and put them in some ice water. So that way, these things they're pretty much done. We just want to put some color on them. Yeah, we just want to put some color on them and some color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. They're cut in half because a lot of people just serve them like whole.
Whole, yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah,
even eat
yeah.
'em. They're
Yeah,
so
it's kind of
huge.
weird, yeah. I like to flip them all down on the side here, start some browning.
A nice good sizzle. Do you have Brussels sprouts on the menu at Vintage Tavern?
Yeah, this whole dish is on the menu. We
Okay.
serve things like ribs and beef tenderloin, mashed potatoes, collard greens this time of the year. We try to do our changes with the season, you know, and we're kind of in a weird part of the year right now where it's still cold.
It is.
And things
it's
are
gonna be
not
warm.
growing. So, yeah, we're just kind of get through to the spring, and we'll be happy to see some asparagus and ramps and things
Yeah.
like that. But,
Okay.
yep.
This looks really good. I mean, already it looks really good.
Right here we have our sorghum mustard sauce. Sorghum is a cane syrup. It's very cool ingredients. It's very much like molasses.
Sorghum.
Yeah, back in the day before sugar was like industrialized and mass produced and everything, that's pretty much what you used as a sweetener at your house was sorghum, and it's a cane syrup.
Gotcha. Do you
It's
use a lot of it? Oh, it's like kind of like a...
Yeah, it's really
real
sticky.
thick.
Yeah,
Let me show that.
basically, we for this particular application, we'll do like a cup of whole grain mustard, a half a cup of Dijon
Smells really
mustard,
good.
and like a cup of sorghum, and then finish it with a little chicken stock or pork stock, just to
man.
kind of give it a little extra flavor and loosen it up.
I've never heard this. It smells really, really good.
It's really good
I
on
bet
like
it's gonna be
cornbread.
tasty. Oh, yeah.
Just really whatever. I make ice cream with it at the restaurant. Start to get a little bit of color on our on our Brussels there.
So not long on sauteing them.
Yeah, I mean, a little color on them though really does them a lot of justice.
Okay.
Really, yeah. It brings the sugars out and the flavors out of those things. So I'm gonna go just a couple more minutes here,
Okay.
just like a half a minute. But
let's talk about this Pork and Pinot event that's coming up on March 30th. Tickets are still available.
yeah, tickets are still available at the restaurant. It is a great time. We have bluegrass music from Acoustic Railroad. We're gonna be doing roasting pig and a boar.
Wow.
And then we have all sorts of accompaniments coming on with that, just like the spoon bread will be there, slaw and potato salad and lots of salads and an ice cream bar.
Pretty much all the food, wine, beer, and music that your body can handle.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. It is a fun time.
And Suffolk Restaurant Week is running now through Saturday. Get down there, try all these great restaurants out. This is a great way, like you said, for folks who've never been or heard of Vintage Tavern, or they're just passing through to just get a taste of what you guys have. And it's been going well for you guys, Jess?
Yeah. Awesome. Restaurant Week is definitely challenging for everybody on staff because it's busy every single day of the week, but it also makes it easier because you can't over prep.
Yeah.
Just keep prepping and keep prepping, and you're gonna turn out all right. We can finish it with a little bit of onion in here, like really thin onions.
Okay.
That way they cook quickly. And then you always want to season everything.
This looks really good. Any shout outs to your kitchen staff, your family?
Yeah, the whole kitchen staff, Dave, Bill, Andrew, Wes, Ralphie, all the guys in the back. I got three kids at home now, Abram, Nolan, and Samuel. What's up, boys?
He said they're my homies.
They're my
so
homies.
Cute. All right, well, remember, Restaurant Week runs now through Saturday, Vintage Tavern. The address is there on your screen. The phone number, 238-8806. Give them a call. Check out their website. In the meantime, Chef, you're going to plate this up. We'll taste it at the end of the show. Great job.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.